Another week, another bit of gaming news. Welcome to Who the Hell Asked. Byron and Slade here.
Hey, what's going on, Byron?
Nothing much. Did you know that Sega are endorsing another fan project with Sonic?
No, this is the first I've heard about this.
Yeah.
Go on.
So, Sonic the Hedgehog is coming to Roblox. You've heard of Roblox before, right?
Oh yeah, fucking what is that? Off-brand Lego, pretty much.
It's like a super popular one of those game universe games, like how Fortnite's fucking become a game universe at this point.
Okay, so
Yeah.
well, is that really a fan thing so much as a
There's a lot
what
of
should we
fan
call it? Kind of
creation.
like a crossover thing.
There's a lot
Oh,
of
sure.
there's a lot of fan creation stuff on Roblox, more so than like something like Fortnite.
Would you
yeah,
say Roblox is similar to like Minecraft or something?
kinda. But
I gotcha.
Roblox game developer GameFam are teaming up with Sega to launch Sonic Speed Simulator. It is the, quote, fastest game in Roblox and features everyone's favorite speedster. In the game, players will be able to level up and gain speed by running through multiple unique worlds while racing against friends to earn rewards, including pets that can increase the stats. Players can also expect regular weekly updates and will earn an exclusive community Sonic the Hedgehog skin once the game has received 10,000 likes from players. And apparently GameFam has had a number of successful partnerships, including with Ubisoft, Mattel, Sony, MGA, and more to create engaging experiences. So
for massive crossover stuff, this could be where it starts, honestly.
yeah, we've been covering Sonic a surprising amount, and none of it has been about the games itself, funnily enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've covered the Sonic movie a little bit. There's going to be a Knuckles TV show. Literally all the Sonic news lately has been not about the games, which is funny, which is really funny to me. And hopefully for GameFam, this works out a little bit better for them than what ended up happening with the Sonic Mania team. At least they went off to make their own studio, but
so that's pretty good news overall then. It's some really good stuff.
Yeah.
You love to see that Sega obviously is not shy about, sharing their mascot with other fans of the series as well as like other creators and stuff like that. Kind of wish some other companies would kind of take note and follow suit, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. So
all right. So next tidbit of news: digital PS3 and PS Vita games were rendered unplayable after expiring. So apparently, some games had expiration dates for Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, and more titles.
Yes, that's right. So as you can see on screen, there was a glitch in Sony's system that apparently dated a lot of these PlayStation classics on PS3 and PS Vita to December 31st, 1969.
Which is definitely some sort of like glitch or something. But the weird thing here is that these games even have expiration dates to begin with.
Yeah.
So, all in all, it appears that they have, fixed the issue and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a little alarming that games you could buy digitally for like previous consoles have expiration dates. What are your thoughts, Byron?
Yeah, it's a bit concerning. We covered the PS3 and Vita store closings back a couple months ago at this point.
Oh yeah, and then they backpedaled that pretty heavily because of fan outcry.
Yeah, I don't think on the Vita, but I know on the PS3 they did for sure.
Yes,
for sure. And it's like, oh man, what weird timing considering the new PlayStation Plus subscription that's coming up as well. I know people were theorizing that Sony's taking away our games because of the upcoming PS Plus tiers. I know that was a theory that was batted around a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, whew. That must have been a wild situation. But yeah, it's I'm glad it's solved. I'm glad it was just a glitch. Unlike I don't know if we covered this, but Nintendo leaving the Wii store to just fucking die at this point. But yeah, what any other thoughts, Slade, on this or
Honestly, not terribly. Like I said, it is a bit concerning that, those games that people have already bought, the idea that expiration dates were even a thing that could be implemented, again, it's very, very concerning. Because it's kind of concerning for people, especially like myself, who buy a lot of games digitally, that at any moment, the games we digitally download, whatnot, could just be not ours anymore at any point, despite having paid full price for them. So,
yeah.
it's something I'm going to be watching with a close eye, for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna see if this happens again, if there's any other updates, if another glitch like this happens. Hopefully not, but
Yeah.
glad to hear at least that got resolved.
So, continuing on with the PlayStation news, PlayStation Plus and Nintendo Switch Online get some pro-consumer updates, which is pretty nice. So, Go ahead, Byron.
So, following an investigation by the UK's Competition and Markets Authority, the CMA, Sony and Nintendo are rolling out changes that make it harder for inactive subscribers to accidentally pay for their services. So Sony has agreed to stop taking payments from PS Plus members who haven't used the service in a long time, and remind inactive subscribers how to stop paying for the service. And Nintendo have already changed its renewal policy. NSO subscriptions are no longer auto-renew default. You now have to opt in for auto-renew, which is a great change.
Yes, I think these are both great changes overall, because I've always felt like auto-renewal subscriptions are largely predatory in nature.
Yeah,
And they kind of rely on people forgetting that they're still subscribed to these services.
Yes.
So, no, these are excellent changes. Now, do I think these changes fix absolutely everything that's wrong with both PlayStation Plus and Nintendo Switch Online? Hell no. Not even close.
No.
But that being said, when companies, go out of their way and they do things like these, they should be praised for, actually doing consumer-friendly practices.
Yeah, and this follows changes that Microsoft made earlier in the year with Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass. So
yeah, that is correct. Microsoft is kind of, for the most part, paving the way.
Yeah.
For more consumer-friendly practices in the industry as a whole. Obviously, the ramifications of them acquiring every company under the sun and shoehorning them into Game Pass is another thing.
Yeah, that's another conversation for another day.
But that being said, like I said, it's important that when these companies do good, we recognize those things so that they're incentivized in some way, shape, or form to continue doing good things and, stop looking to, use predatory practices to get people to continue to spend money on these very inept and lacking services, for a better word.
Yeah, and I definitely think that for any subscription service, auto renewal should be an opt-in thing, not an opt-out thing.
Yeah, it should always be on default. You have to renew manually.
Yeah,
auto renewal without opting in, to me, should be a crime.
Yeah. And so one last thing this week, Slade. Nintendo have made an acquisition. That's right.
Oh boy.
They're joining in the acquisition race. Psych! They bought land.
That is correct.
Right.
So, Nintendo buys land opposite of their Kyoto headquarters to build a new R&D facility. Land apparently cost, $40 million and whatnot. Comprises of 3,800 square meters. The building that they're apparently going to make is going to be about 72 meters tall.
Yeah, that's fucking tall.
gonna be some interesting stuff.
Yeah,
So
and interesting that all of this will, at least that we know of, will mostly be used for R&D. That's a really interesting use for that building. Because, that's where we get stuff like Labo, we get the development of brand new consoles, controllers, all that stuff. So that's gonna be really interesting to see what the hell comes out of that facility.
Well, with technology getting, better and better, and I know that they've made a breakthrough recently in batteries in terms of like battery life and whatnot being much improved and stuff like that. I imagine this is going to be where, they develop, future consoles, future concepts for controllers, games, etc. So the fact that they're investing in this as heavily as they are can only mean probably good things.
Yeah,
Nintendo's always been the company that come up with fucking new solutions to problems that don't exist.
Or they come up with shit like Labo.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5 trillion yen, $40 million. That's a lot. That's a lot of fucking
I
money.
imagine a lot of that's like the fucking Switch profits fucking coming to roost.
Yeah, that's probably like 2 years of like a year of Switch profit. Like, hey, we could buy this land that's like right next to.
And that's not even counting like software or anything like that.
Yeah, so, my God.
Honestly, this is probably good news. They're acquiring land instead of other companies, which.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that concerns me that Nintendo is not in this fucking arms race between Sony and Microsoft is that they'll just continue to fall further and further behind. I know they've kind of positioned themselves as more of a partner studio to the likes of Microsoft and Sony, but
they are like, hey, we don't see them as competition.
Yeah, and they're trying to get them to not see them as competition, though that's really only seemed to have worked with Microsoft. I think Sony still very much sees Nintendo as a competitor.
Yeah, but
so a lot of interesting stuff there.
Yeah, some lighter news this week, but
that is correct. Doesn't seem like a whole lot happened. I guess if we wanted to touch on some other topics, MKLeo just won Genesis 8. For those that are uninitiated, MKLeo's Mexican Smash player, probably the best in the world, like no question. Won a set over Gluttony. I think this was about 30 minutes ago as of the recording of this video.
Yes, we are recording on Easter Sunday, so this will be uploaded on Monday. But happy belated Easter to anybody who's
happy belated Easter, everybody.
Yep, or just enjoy the enjoy all the gaming that you will do. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be back next week with the gaming news or gaming as always. So this has been Byron.
And this has been Slade.
And we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.